April 20th, Saint Agnes of Montepulciano. She was born in the year 1268 in Tuscany, Italy, and she died April 20th in the year 1317 at the convent of Montepulciano of natural causes following a lengthy illness. Legend says that at the moment of her death, all the babies in the region, no matter how young, began to speak of Agnes, her piety, and her passing. This holy virgin was a native of Montepulciano in Tuscany. She had scarce attained to the use of reason when she conceived an extraordinary relish and ardor for prayer, and in her infancy often spent whole hours in reciting the Our Father and Hail Mary on her knees in some private corner of a chamber. At 9 years of age, she was placed by her parents in a convent of Sacians of the Order of St. Francis, so called from their habit, or at least their scapular, being made of sackcloth. Agnes, in so tender an age, was a model of all virtues to this austere community, and she renounced the world, though of a plentiful fortune, being sensible of its dangers before she knew what it was to enjoy it. At 15 years of age, she was removed to a new foundation of the Order of St. Dominic at Proceno, in the county of Orvieto, and appointed abbess by Pope Nicholas IV. She slept on the ground with a stone under her head in lieu of a pillow, and for 15 years she fasted always on bread and water, till she was obliged by her directors, on account of sickness, to mitigate her austerities. Her townsmen, earnestly desiring to be possessed of her again, demolished a lewd house and erected upon the spot a nunnery, which they bestowed on her. This prevailed on her to return, and she established in this house of nuns the Order of St. Dominic, which rule she herself professed. The gifts of miracles and prophecy rendered her famous among men, though humility, charity, and patience under her long sickness were the graces which recommended her to God. She died at Montepulciano on the 20th of April in the year 1317, being 43 years of age. Her body was removed to the Dominicans' Church of Orvieto in the year 1435, where it remains. Clement VIII approved her office for the use of the Order of St. Dominic, and inserted her name in the Roman Martyrology. She was solemnly canonized by Benedict XIII in the year 1726. Many stories grew up around Agnes, some of which are that she was known to levitate up to 2 feet in the air while praying. Where she knelt to pray, violets, lilies, and roses would suddenly bloom, and she could feed the convent with a handful of bread once she prayed over it. Lastly, when her body was moved to the church of Orvieto, it was found to be incorrupt.